What's going on, guys? This is Corey and
Aaron
with Colorado Cold Bloods. So we have a double feature for you, basically. So first of all, we're going to start with clutch number 7. This is a clutch update video. So clutch number 7 was our boy Jack to our girl Sally. So this is our boy Jack.
My boy Jack here is, as you can tell, a Dreamsicle. So that means he is a Lavender Albino Pied. And he went to our girl Sally, who is a Pied het for Lavender Albino. And for those who are following along, yes, Jack and Sally, yes, I am obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes, that's what they're named after.
Absolutely. And so the good parts here is that because Jack is a visual pied and Sally is a visual pied, every baby in this clutch should be pied. And then roughly about half of them should be visual Dreamsicles with the Lavender. So we will see what the odds gods provide. Clutch number 2,
Which is
clutch number 8.
Number 8, yeah.
Second clutch of the double feature is clutch number 8. Clutch number 8 was a tricky one, so that one was our boy Smokey, who is a mahogany harlequin, and he went to our girl Medusa. So this is Medusa. Medusa is a Suma, so a super mahogany. She's possible trick, possible harlequin. And with that, this was her first clutch for us. She actually did lay a decent clutch. It was about 7 eggs. Unfortunately, however, only 2 of the eggs were good. One of which was a boob egg.
And we love boob eggs. If you know, you know.
They were very. This boob egg was very much on the small side. So we went ahead and incubated it.
Because when in doubt, incubate it out.
That is right. And with that, unfortunately, that baby, while it did go to term, it did not make it out of the egg. So in this particular clutch cutting, you're only going to see 1 baby come from this clutch. That's part of why we're doing a double feature. We figured you wouldn't want a 30-second video showing 1 baby.
1 baby.
So with that, we have clutch number 7 with the Dreamsicle clutch, and we have clutch number 8, which is the Suma clutch. Yeah, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. We do have a couple quick shout outs. I know I've already done this before. The unofficial unknowing sponsor. So we've got Southern Star Reptiles, and they are heavily into the Shadow Project as well as many other ththings. So fantastic people down there. Definitely check them out. Make sure and give them a follow. And
mine, if you know, you know. Chunky Monkey. He is a gecko that is with Altitude Exotics, a crested gecko, I should add. I used to be heavily into crested geckos, so I got really, into Brian and his clutches, or not clutches, but his, see, I talk snake now. Got into Brian and what his genetics were producing and his geckos and all that. So I am very familiar with Chunky Monkey. And if you are ever looking for a crested gecko, Brian at Altitude Exotics, highly, highly suggest him. He's got awesome quality in things.
Yep. Absolutely. So with that, we absolutely appreciate you guys. Don't forget to do all that good stuff before the end of the video. Like, share, subscribe. Take care of us there. We really appreciate it, and it does help us a lot. So with that, we will go ahead and jump into these clutch update video and
enjoy.
Let us know.
What's going on, guys? We're going to do things a little bit different this time. As you probably noticed, it's a different voice. That's because it's Aaron with Colorado Cold Bloods. I'm going to be stepping in and doing this clutch update for Corey. Not really for Corey, it's my project, so that's why I'm taking over. I'm going to be showing you clutch number 7 and 8. Although I'm going to do it backwards, I'm going to show you clutch 8 first. Mostly just because clutch 8 had 2 good eggs come out of it. And unfortunately, the other baby failed to thrive and never actually made it out of the egg. So we actually only have the 1. This pairing was our girl Medusa, who is our super mahogany or Suma, which could also be Posh Trick or Posh Harlequin. to our boy Smokey, which is a mahogany harlequin. So based on those pairings, we think that this boy, or girl, we don't really know yet, is actually a mahogany, possibly harlequin. It looks really, sorry, he's getting kind of crazy. It looks really kind of close to Dad. We're just not quite sure if the harlequin's actually in there. Take a look at the back of that head. That head stamp is really cool. Got some cool things going, if you guys can see that. So yep, that's our one and only baby from clutch number 8. So now I'm going to show you clutch number 7. Which is the reason why I am doing this clutch update, is because it is part of my Dreamsicle project. So it went to my boy Jack, who is a visual Dreamsicle, which for those of you who may not know, a Dreamsicle is a lavender albino pied. To my girl Sally, who is a pied het for lavender. So right off the bat, we have a pied. And obviously, because Daddy was a visual Dreamsicle, this baby, or any baby that is pied, is going to be het for lavender albino. So really cool pied, really nice saddles going on, really good coloring. Right. Our next baby is a pied het lavender albino. This one, I guess you would consider to be a low white pied, just because there's obviously not a whole lot of white going on. But still, the pattern that this baby shows is just, I mean, that whole pied marking on the first half of the body, or 3/4 of the body, I guess, is just so cool. Really cool colors, really awesome side pattern going on. Just really cool baby. All right, baby number 3, you guessed it, is a pied het for lavender albino. This one would probably, you would consider the, I guess, medium pied, which is pretty good even of the saddles versus the whites. And kind of has a little emoji going on back here. There's like 2 eyes and a mouth if you really want to kind of do that. Still a beautiful baby, nice pattern, nice colors. Yeah, really cool pieds. All right, baby number 4 is a visual Dreamsicle, which means it is a lavender albino pied. You can obviously see the difference between a Dreamsicle and a pied that's het for it. Obviously the albino influence comes through with the yellows and the oranges. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up at all, but the heads on these guys are lavender. So you do get the purples as well, which makes them the Dreamsicle. I love Dreamsicles. They're just so cool.
I love that pattern.
The pattern is really cool.
That thing's so cool.
Corey's coming in here showing that this little saddle, which is really cool. It's really cool how it just makes a saddle and has like a little imprint in the middle. But yeah. All right. Baby number 5 is also a Dreamsicle. So again, another lavender albino pied. The camera might pick this one up a little bit better because the purple on this one's head is just a little bit darker than the last one. But again, you have really cool pattern going on with this one. It's kind of heavy on the saddles, less on the white. Take it for what you will. I mean, I think Dreamsicle's awesome, whether it's low white, high white, I don't know. I love the oranges that happen in the Dreamsicles. I just think they're so cool. All right, and last but not least, oh, not even last, okay. Clearly I don't know how to count, it's fine. Another Dreamsicle. Let's see if I can wrangle babies. Okay, another Dreamsicle, again, purple head, really purple head, darker purple head on this one. Really cool saddles. This one kind of actually does have like the pumpkin emoji going on with the eyes and the mouth. Really cool.
Looks like it's got some paradox in it.
Losing my...
A peach right on that side.
Oh yeah, Corey just pointed out that there is a really cool paradox. I don't know if I'm getting that right there. It's like a off-colored peach color, different from the white. Really cool. Get back here, little one. All right, this one is the last but not least, which is actually Corey's favorite. He just told me that. Stay in there. Here's another Dreamsicle. As you can see, very low white pite on this one. Almost has little to no saddles. Mostly a lot, just more, or sorry, I said no little saddles. Little to no white with more saddles going on. And I can tell you right away why Corey likes this one. It is very stripy, which, as you might know, may or may not know, Corey is a tri-stripe fiend and a stripe fiend in general. So that is why Corey likes this one the most. I like this one's like head stamp. I don't know. They all kind of have that orange like head stamp, but this one seems like really bright. I don't know if the camera's going to catch it or not, but. So yeah, there we go, guys. That is my Dreamsicle clutch for this year, with an additional baby from clutch number 8. I'm not doing a whole lot of heavy stuff in the Dreamsicle. I kind of got away from it, but I still love producing when, you know, getting these babies to come out of the eggs. Dreamsicles are just awesome to look at. So, all right, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Comment below, tell me which one you like the best, whether it's the stripy one or the paradox one or just any other one in general. Go ahead and let us know, and we'll see you on the flip side.